News updates.
Good morning, everyone. We are learning about the actions that ICU Medical is taking today as a result of the new warning letter that was issued to them this past April. Before we go to ICU Medical's press conference, I want to remind you what's been going on with ICU Medical. This is a medical device company based out of San Clemente, California. They acquired Smiths Medical back in 2021, and shortly after that acquisition, the FDA inspected the Smiths Medical branch of ICU Medical, and a warning letter came out of that inspection. The warning letter was for their Medfusion 4000 pump, which is a syringe pump that delivers fluid or medication using standard syringe sizes. This type of pump targets a vulnerable population. The warning letter in 2021 stated that ICU Medical did not file their MDRs that were filed due to customer complaints in a timely manner, given they have a 30-day window. The complaints itself were for battery depletion and wireless connectivity issues. The update stated that ICU Medical also did not document replacements for supercapacitors that were causing these alarms despite significant patient safety concerns. The update stated that ICU Medical had multiple quality system failures, such as design validation, risk analysis, post-market surveillance, and document control. As a result of this warning letter, ICU Medical issued a recall on their Medfusion 4000 pump back in 2021. In this new warning letter, the FDA is stating that ICU Medical did not file the proper 510K post-market authorization submissions for their Medfusion 4000 and their CAD infusion pump. These products were classified as adulterated or misbranded due to software and hardware updates. These modifications changed the effectiveness of the pump. Faulty pumps could lead to overdose, therapy delays, and false alarms. Recently, they issued a recall for their CAD infusion pumps. Now let's go to the news conference that ICU Medical is hosting on their plan to remedy the issue that they have with these products as well as their quality systems. Hello and welcome everybody. At ICU Medical, we take these warning letters very seriously. We have done a complete review of our quality management system and have identified 3 areas of improvement. The FDA noted that we had deficiencies in our design validation, risk analysis, and 510K post-market authorization submissions for our Medfusion 4000 and CAD pumps. We have already done a recall of these pumps. Going forward, we will utilize FMEAs to evaluate the risk associated with design changes and product issues such as battery malfunctions or wireless connectivity issues. These FMEAs will identify failure modes, their cause, and assign severity, occurrence, and detection scores to prioritize concerns. FMEAs provide a structured method to evaluate how design or component failures may affect safety or functionality. We will also use fault tree analysis during design phase, which will capture system-level interactions and cascading failures that may not be captured in an FMEA. This will help capture root causes that lead to critical failures that are more complex, which can better be done with a fault tree analysis than an FMEA alone. We are also taking steps to improve our complaint handling and post-market surveillance process. We are integrating a system that provides us with real-time complaint trending charts. As complaints are entered, we will be able to see what the core complaint is and if trends in one particular issue are emerging and take action. These trending charts will identify adverse trends, complaint spikes, and recurring failure modes. This will ensure timely MDR escalation or corrective and preventative actions. Complaint trending will play a bigger role within our quality management reviews, which we are now moving to quarterly instead of twice a year. Lastly, we are updating our document control system, which will help us improve the previously mentioned quality system areas. We will be moving away from our paper-based system and process and adopting an electronic document management system. This system will enforce version updates, review, and proper workflow and access controls across departments. Our risk management files, design history files, and post-market surveillance records will be cross-referenced through master documentation for traceability within the QMS. This will ensure that our records are maintained and documents are accessible. We will be able to see who makes updates to the design of our products, and we will be able to readily provide documentation to the FDA if and when they choose to follow up on this warning letter. Our top management is assuming the responsibility to allocate sufficient resources such as staff, tools, and budget to ensure that these improvements are implemented and monitored for the effectiveness during our management reviews. Our quality managers are responsible for the post-market surveillance process and complaint handling by overseeing complaint investigation, timeliness, assigning root cause analysis, and ensuring the integration of risk files. They oversee trend analysis tools to identify emerging risks and communicate findings to leadership. For the design and development process, our managers will coordinate cross-functionally with teams during design changes, lead FMEA and fault tree analysis sessions and maintain the DHF. They will validate the FMEAs and fault tree analysis and risk-benefit frameworks to analyze design changes, especially software and hardware modifications. For document and record control, managers will implement and monitor compliance with document control standard operating procedures. They will make sure that our audit trails are active and validated, and they should be involved in the QMS. They will be involved in the QMS and CAPAs and complaints in DHF so that these documents are harmonious and updated. Our managers will maintain access controls, initiate document changes, and manage risk traceability matrices so these are integrated across design files, documents, and quality records. We hope that in the coming years, these issues will be fixed and that the public will regain trust in our company. That is all for today. I will not be taking any questions. Thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. We'll be closely monitoring IC Medical and we'll update you as the story develops.